Hey there guys, Michael here with The Leading Practice again. And in this video I want to walk you through a very important metric that you need to know regarding your marketing program for your chiropractic or functional medicine practice. Really any business needs to know this, and that is how can you check your real Google search rankings for your website or for your practice. For example, we often get the concern that, well, you know, when I search my Google rankings, I show that I'm number one. You guys are telling me that I'm not, and you're telling me I'm in a different spot. How do I know who to trust? How do I know what to believe? How do I know what the real Google rankings are for your website? Well, the answer is I'm going to show you in this video, so stay tuned. Let's dive right in. First, a key component to checking your Google rankings. Number one, most important thing I want you to take away from this is that whenever you're checking your Google rankings, you need to be in incognito or in private browsing mode. Okay, so you're going to see this little guy with the symbol. It says you've gone incognito. It's not the standard Google page. If you go straight to Google and search, you're logged into your web browser, and Google is going to skew those results to fit you. So for example, if you're a chiropractor working at your practice, you're going there every day, they know you're associated with that practice. Guess what? Google's going to feature your website higher for you than for anybody else that might be searching. So we have to be able to get rid of that tracking system, and the way you do that is incognito mode. How do you go into incognito? You do it just like this. So you click the three dots in the upper right corner of your browser. In Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, it's called in private browsing, same thing. And then click new incognito window, okay? New incognito window. When you click that, you're going to get this you've gone incognito browsing window. And then you can now go ahead and search for your search term. Okay, so for example, I'm researching a chiropractor in Houston right now called East Loop Chiropractor. So let's see if they come up. So I'm in incognito. I'm just going to do a straight Google search, chiropractor Houston TX. Okay, so this is a good keyword combination where you want to use the service type and then a city to really be ranking for. That's a keyword you want to be ranking for. I'm going to talk about that more in just a few minutes. But first, let's see if East Loop Chiropractic comes up. So first, I don't see them in the Google Map Pack results, which is this little listing here underneath the Google Map. And as I scroll down, and I've done this search previously, you're going to see they're not on page one at all. Now, if they were in the practice searching, it might show them in the map pack, and it might even show them ranking top 3 in Google. Now that's a major problem because they think they're ranking number 1, number 2, number 3 and getting search traffic, and the reality is they're not. Now let's take another chiropractor that we work with, one of our clients, SF Custom Chiropractic. They're a chiropractor in San Francisco, California. Huge city, huge market, huge competition. Let's see where they come up. Now, typically someone might type in something like SF Chiropractor for short, right? So SF is abbreviated for San Francisco. I'm going to type in SF Chiropractor. Again, still in incognito mode. Shows me up here in the right corner of my browser, not logged in. And what do I see? Well, I see in the Google Map Pack, yep, there's SF Custom Chiropractic. That's our client. They're actually there. That means anyone searching for SF Chiropractor is going to see these same results when they're not logged in. Additionally, they're ranking number 1, right? So if you search SF Chiropractor just the way I did, or chiropractor in San Francisco chiropractor, whatever you want to do, we're ranking number 1 for most of those keywords, and it shows that we're beating out Yelp and the competition as well. So that's important. So the way you do that, takeaway here guys, is incognito mode in your browser. That is really, really important. Now, number 2, I want to talk about in this video as well, the type of traffic that you're getting. So I pulled up, again, East Loop Chiropractic, and we're going to look at their traffic. Now their SEO company is probably sending them traffic reports, right? So when they started working with them, look at that. They went from 5, 6 or traffic per month, 6 visitors, all the way up to 82. We saw a nice climb in a traffic. So they're sending them reports, and they're seeing the graph, and that looks great. But the reality is, what terms are there actually being coming up for? Well, the answer is here in this keyword list. So we use our tool. We can see that 35% of their traffic's coming from East Loop Chiropractic Clinic. Well, that's their brand name. That's the name of their practice. Now, that's good, But that means people already know they exist. That's not a money keyword. That's not a keyword that we're trying to rank for. That's their own company name. They should be number one for that. But look, 65% of their traffic is coming from their brand name. Well, what about when you get down to the money keywords, like Chiropractic Houston, Texas, or chiropractor? Well, there's a really nice search volume, right? 720 people searching for this every month, but they're position number 27 in Google. Now, the cool thing is that we can actually verify this because we know how. So let's see if we can do that. We're going to go back and look at chiropractor Houston, Texas, right? And we said they were number 27. That should be page 3. So I'm just going to skip ahead to page number 3. There's number 2. Let's go to number 3. And we should see East Loop Chiropractic showing up somewhere in these search results. I don't see them yet. Maybe they're number 4. Maybe they're at the bottom of page number 2. Oh, there they are, right there, bottom of page number 4. So really, that's of course terrible Google rankings, right? So, but they're getting a lot of traffic, but not the right kind of traffic, right? So they're not getting all these money keywords for their areas. So when you're checking your Google rankings, what should it look like? Well, again, I'm gonna highlight one of our clients. If you look at their rankings, they're ranking for the dynamite or the money keywords for their practice, right? San Francisco Chiropractic, San Francisco Chiropractor. So you can think of it like this, service and then city or location area, right? So we like to dominate Google for the service like chiropractor or chiropractic, and then San Francisco and all the surrounding areas or sub-communities around there, or whatever your town and your area is. That's what we would target, and that's where we get real traffic, right? So there's a significant amount of search volume that comes in from all those keywords combined, and look at, we hold the number 1, 2, 3, 4 spots on the first page of Google. That is the traffic that you want. If you're getting traffic for things like how to address a headache, or how to deal with knee pain, well, you know, that traffic is good, but a lot of times those people could be living anywhere in the United States, maybe hundreds or thousands of miles away from your practice, because they don't have the location included. So they land on your page, they read your blog article, they learn about how to deal with their treatment, and then guess what? They call a local practitioner, a local chiropractor, to go treat them because they live in a state that is a long way away from your practice. So nothing wrong with blog articles. We are getting traffic, but we're getting the wrong kind of traffic, and that's really important for you to think about when you're doing SEO or working with a marketing company. So there you go. Now you know how to actually check your accurate search rankings. You know what it should look like if your SEO campaign is actually working, and you should be seeing increases over time and dominating your industry, which should obviously result in more new patients coming in through your practice every single month, resulting in more revenue and growth for your practice. Michael with Leading Practice, thanks for watching this video. Look forward to seeing you in the future.